Doodaronis.
Doodaronis, I like that.
Doodarinos.
Doodarinos, yeah.
These two have been absolutely a charm. This is the most exciting publishing I've ever done. And really, in terms of children's response, readers' response, I don't think I can ever remember getting this kind of response to the books we're publishing. These comic books, and in particular Monkey Nuts, are getting such a wonderful reaction from readers. And you all, everybody here is charged not only to buy a copy, of course, sorry, that's vulgar, isn't it? Sorry,
that's what mine equals.
But also to go out. You are Monkey Nuts, you are now employed in the Monkey Nuts army. You have to go out into the world taking news of these astonishing books. Because here we have, I don't know what happened when the stork gave out the talents, but it flew over me. They clearly, got to Robin and
past me
and Lorenzo. No, shut up, Robin. You had, can draw, can write, and words, pictures, and he tipped the whole lot on Lorenzo, didn't he? And then he tipped all the words on Robin, and you put them together and they become like super author. So, it's an enormous pleasure, both of you, to publish you. This is just the beginning as well. We have other books on the way. And I just say that so the word goes gently out. I'm not going to talk about them tonight because this is Monkey Nuts' night. But to have, this is the beginning of an era. Just 20 miles across the channel, these books are sold. Two in every 3, 2 in every 4 books are bande dessinée, comic books, and this is just the start of this happening. You were here at the beginning of this wonderful new era of just brilliant storytelling, because this is real reading, real storytelling for children, and it gives me the most enormous pleasure to introduce to you a very quiet man. I do think.
How do you know he's not going to talk?
I don't actually. I might have got it wrong about this.
He's not going to talk.
But Lorenzo, as you're not going to talk,
I'm keeping quiet.
This is the finest common. These guys, you're at the beginning. They are going to be world famous, and this is some of the most brilliant comic artwork. It's a pleasure and a real honour to be publishing it. And Robin, you're unstoppable, and I'm not going to stop you. Anyway, that was a marriage made in heaven. Curiously, they both got married. So anyway, my sympathies. Let's raise a glass to the Etherington brothers. This is an empty glass, which isn't a very good glass.
To me. I mean, what?
To the Etherington brothers and Monkey Nuts, and the DFC library.
Yeah.
Cheers. Etherington brothers. I'll leave it to you, Robin.
Do I get to stand here? I like this stage. I like this. Well, I mean, this is pretty mental to get so many people down on a Thursday night, and I think Lorenzo and I are really chuffed that everybody could come out today. It's pretty awesome. I don't know how many people know anything about David Fickling at all. Some of you do, because I've got so many cool co-compatriots of the comic world here today. But the world of publishing is quite a strange place, and in children's publishing, David Fickling is quite special for very simple reasons. At the moment, the print world is going through a very strange phase where there's a lot of fear of publishing new authors, untested material. There's a lot of hesitancy in the light of new media markets like games and like e-books and stuff like that. And there's a lot of complacency towards really mediocre products. And David really stands as a force for good in all of that. He's like a big Jedi with a bow tie.
I want to be the Emperor.
Damn it, don't reveal it now. Film 3 at least.
The Dark Sith.
But he really is something special, and I can remember when we stepped into his office back in 2007, late 2007, and we were asked to pitch some ideas for a brand new crazy comic project that he had coming up, a new anthology comic. And we were real comic book guys. I mean, we made comics. That's what we did. We grew up in that thing. I was sitting there in this lovely Oxford warm townhouse thinking to myself, he's got red socks on, no shoes. How the hell are we going to impress this guy? And we just chucked everything at the table. We had rhyming, piratical aliens called poops. We had strange Twin Town Wild West stories, loads of bonkers stuff. And at the end we snuck in this cheeky, dirty little strip called Roboki, as it was known then. And we just threw everything that we wanted to do about a Saturday morning cartoon. It had a robot that was a walking coffee pot, and a monkey that didn't like being a monkey, and a talking coconut, and it was stupid, it was ridiculous. And he took it, because that's the sort of publisher he is. And I never dreamed then, and Lawrence never would, that we'd get an 8-week run in The Guardian and a 43-week run in the DFC comic, and that we would be here tonight with a graphic novel, you know, comprising the first tale from this ongoing story, saga of a monkey and a robot. And it is with immense pride that I get to be here tonight and be represented by David Fickling Books, but also to have fellow comic creators like John Aggs, Sarah Fickling, Sarah McIntyre, various other friends here tonight who are all making books under the DFC library or other stuff with David Fickling, and it is a real revolution. You're completely right when you say that in mainland Europe this doesn't happen, and we are starting something new, and the kids absolutely freaking love it. If there are any kids here, fricking's okay. Parents can't get you for that one, use it all the time. It is a charged new time, and I think we're really excited to be starting. And we have got more exciting books coming out, but you know, this is about monkeynuts, and this is fun. And there are a few things I want to say quickly, very quickly, because there's more wine to drink. We wouldn't have done this without David, obviously. Naturally, he takes chances, he takes risks, and I think he always tells us that he'll never publish a book that doesn't work. And I thought that's a great mentality, especially because I didn't think monkeynuts worked. And it still came out, so that's great. You can get round the corners with it. But he does take chances, and there's a lot of us here tonight who probably feel quite respectful of the fact that he gives chances to new creators and new talent, and it's immensely, you know, an immense privilege for us both to work with you, and I hope it continues long into the future. We have, unfortunately, Hannah's not here. Hannah Featherstone, one of our editors, and Will Fickling is here, who has edited us in the past. Massive influence on the monkeynuts product, and we wouldn't be able to. What the hell was that?
That was your kind of.
That's timed. Is that time? Shit, I better speed this up. Get around it. Will Fickling, Hannah Featherstone, brilliant. Lauren, who is here somewhere tonight, is our absolutely amazing publicist, best publicist in the world. She sent us on a tour of Liverpool and Lancashire. Awesome. We saw 1,200 kids in 4 days, and I compared the tour in organisational terms to something Churchill would have tried against the Nazis, except even he could not have stomached that many runny noses. He was very sick when we got there. There were a lot of high files. There are millions of people to thank. Anyway, Tilda's not here tonight. She's amazing. We're very, very lucky as well now. We've just been represented as of about 2 weeks ago. United Agents now representing us, and Jodie Marsh, our Jodie Marsh, not the Jodie Marsh I think of, is here tonight somewhere, right here. And yeah, we're very, very pleased that, you know, we have somebody now who really wants to fly the flag and work with us more and do great stuff. But there are a million people. All of our fellow contributors are absolutely awesome, and all of their books. The DFC library is 6 long now, and it's going to become 12 long and 18 long, and all their books are totally awesome, and I recommend you read them all. And last but absolutely not least, before I shut up and drink wine, I have to thank the 2 women who turned a great year into a bloody amazing. And that is Mimi and Esther, who agreed to walk down respective aisles in Vegas and Monmouth. mighty Monmouth. Glamorous. The dedication in monkeynuts does not go far enough. You know, everything you guys have done for us and all the support you've given over some pretty horrendously bad years and good years, it makes it worthwhile. And you know, we wouldn't be able to keep going without you guys. So thank you everyone who turned up tonight, and thank you so much for, you know, spreading the word and stuff. And fuck it, let's drink wine. And we'll sign some bloody books if people want that. Get them while they're eBay hot.